Hello guys, welcome to YouTube channel for Mania. So in today's video, we are doing the unboxing of the OnePlus 10 Pro. Meanwhile, we are also comparing with the 1-year-old OnePlus 9 Pro, as well as we are also discussing the pros and cons. Currently, I'm having the 12GB 256GB Emerald Forest color, and you can see this is the Indian retail unit of the OnePlus 10 Pro. So you can see code developed by Hasselblad badging over here, and you can see the OnePlus logo over here. So we are getting a box. Let's check what do we get over here. So here we are getting the OnePlus case over here, and it's badging never settled, and we are having the OnePlus logo. And apart from that, I think this is the red data cable club stickers. Yes, red cable club stickers, and we have the quick start guide, safety information, and some stickers, OnePlus hyper boost and all. And let's keep everything aside, and here is the phone. Let's keep the phone aside. So guys, apart from that, let's check what else do we get in the box. So here we are getting the 80-watt super VOOC charge over here, and along with that we are getting the data cables with USB type C. So let's keep everything aside and let's move to the phone. So guys, here is the OnePlus 10 Pro. So let's peel off the stickers. Okay, so guys, this is the OnePlus 10 Pro emerald green color, and at a glance this is really looking like the what we call it, that greeny finish on the Galaxy S6. It was called emerald green and all. So this is the emerald forest, and to be said, this is a soft like touch to the back, and it is not a fingerprint magnet, you can see. And here we can see a Hasselblad logo over here, and the traditional look. So this look of the camera module is resembled from the Galaxy S21 Ultra from the frame to the back panel. And apart from that, we can see the USB type port C, and you can see the speaker grill, the SIM ejector tool, and on the top you can see the mic antennas. And here we are getting the traditional alert slider, power button, and we have having the volume rockers over here. Let's start from the build and design of the OnePlus 10 Pro. So on the front here we are getting the Corning Gorilla 7 protection on the front, and on the back here we are getting Corning Gorilla 5. So if you compare with the OnePlus 9 Pro, it has got Corning Gorilla 5 on the front as well as on the back. So here is an update in terms of the protection which is used in the front. And in regarding the thickness of the phone, it is just 8.6 mm and weight 201 grams, and actually I would say it is a pretty even distributed phone. You can see it's an even distribution. And regarding the in-hand feel, actually this feels really premium as well as really soft in hands, because actually it just got really soft and it's not a fingerprint magnet, and you can see. And one of the main reason for excellent in-hand feel is the back frame just got blended to the frame, and also same with the front glass. Actually front glass got curves which also merged to the frame, so that makes the phone perfect hold with one hand. And actually the in-hand feel of the phone is really good, and actually this is a unique eye-catchy look for the OnePlus 10 Pro, you can see. And next thing is regarding the IP rating. So this guy in India doesn't have any IP rating, but the same US carrier T-Mobile just got IP rating by spending their own money. So the T-Mobile version spent their own money for taking the IP rating, but in India we doesn't get any IP rating. So I wouldn't recommend taking out for a ride or dropping into water to take some photos and all. But so that's a really great con if you compare with the pricing. That means 71,999 for the 12GB 256GB variant still doesn't got an IP rating. So that's a bad thing. But OnePlus 9 Pro, which was launched 1 year back, got the IP rating which was launched at 69,999 for all its variants. But the main thing is, if this guy is the same spec in Europe, that means from US got the IP68 dust and water resistance, so this guy also should be. But here in India, it doesn't comes with an official IP rating. So take in mind for that. Then the next thing would be its display. So this is a 6.7-inch LTPO 2.0 fluid AMOLED 1 billion color reproduction display of the OnePlus 10 Pro, and you can see it's really smooth and fluidic. So let me show you the display. So it's a display, and you can see it's in Quad HD resolution as well as 120 Hz of refresh rate. So let's start from a video for quick reference and all. So videos. So guys, this is the OnePlus 10 Pro video, and the resolution is 1440 to 3216, so it's a quad HD resolution with 525 ppi, and you can see the colors are really sharp. I really like them. Excellent viewing angles, and you can see there is a slight curve which makes really premium in hands. So we're like a full view display phone with a left oriented punch hole selfie camera. Okay, so guys, regarding the display, it's also got 1 million color reproduction, HDR 10 plus, and the peak brightness of 1300 hertz of peak brightness and all. So everything makes the display really great. Okay, now let me switch to the audio. I will show you the audio. So audio, let's play music. Wow. So guys, the audio and displays are really great, but if you compare with the OnePlus 9 Pro, this OnePlus 9 Pro also got the same audio as this guy, also got the same display. Actually, this improvements is on LTPO 2.0. That means it has got some more what we call smooth optimization as well as better battery backup than the LTPO first generation which was used in the OnePlus 9 Pro. And apart from that, the IP rating is a con for this guy, and also the next update would be in the display. That means that means the latest Victus protection on the front. And now moving to the processor, obviously it has got the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 LPDDR5 UFS 3.1, so one of the top specs over there. So that's, I'm pretty much satisfied with that. And the thing is, actually I do take some samples for this phone, that means camera samples and all, and meanwhile while taking the samples, actually the top portion of, that means the top bezel of the phone, that means this area got extremely warm. I would say so it has some light heating or a really hot warm, in between a warm as well as light heating. I would say, I would mention this light heating and all. So actually the top from just this portion got so really warm while I was taking photos and videos continuously for this camera reference and all. So apart from that, actually I felt almost fine, and that was it. And if you ask me about the camera specification, then we are getting the 48 MP main camera. It's Sony IMX789, and it is with OIS. And then we are having a ultra wide 50 MP. Then we have a telephoto 8 MP telephoto with f2.4. It's also got OIS. And let me show you the camera application. So here we are getting the night mode. On video we are getting the ultra steady mode for the maximum stability and all in video, and we have the AI highlight mode, and we are having the 4K at 120, 8K at 24 FPS recording, and in photo we are having the high resolution mode, which can be taken either at 50 or we can take it either at 48 MB, and we are having AI mode, HDR mode, then we are getting the portrait mode, and in more we are getting the Pro mode, that we can manually adjust aperture, ISO, white balance and all. And then apart from Pro mode, we are getting panoramic movie mode, which over here we can adjust all features at a glance itself. So that's also really quick, nice. And then apart from that, we are getting long exposure, time lapse, slow motion, dual view, which takes front camera as well as back camera at the same time recording, and 150 fish eye view over here. And then apart from that, we are getting tilt shift and an expand, which takes, how do you call, a shot like this. See, so that means a short for the panoramic shot with a full frame pic and all. So that's also is possible. And let me show you some camera samples really quick. So you can see, actually if you ask me, if I compare with the previous generation OnePlus 9 Pro, actually the camera is being improved. I would say improved. You can see the sky dynamic range, everything is a bit nice. But actually, if you ask me if there is a drastic change, then I would say no drastic change. But obviously, the things have been improved. You can see It has got nice edge detection and all. It's okay, and you can see looks fine. Photos, you can see the dynamic range, everything, but actually the detailing is a bit less, but at a glance the photo looks really nice. And this is a shot which is taken on the 30x, and this is another shot that actually it looks really nice. And this is another shot, and you can see detailing is really nice. And this is a portrait shot, and the colors are really nice. And this is the maximum high resolution pic, and you can see you can get really close subject. And in terms of the portrait, this is the fisheye mode. And in terms of the portrait pics, actually some areas I didn't felt the edge detection correctly, and in some areas I felt that it is like feeling like a not natural bokeh. It's feel like an artificial bokeh done to you. Here you can see it feels like some third-party apps got some blur effect and all. So I didn't like that one. Then the next thing would be regarding the stabilization, and you can see excellent stabilization. You can see I was running really fast, and you can see the stabilization is really nice. And now let me show you the camera samples. Okay, and one more thing is that guys, the front camera got really improved. Actually it takes stunning selfies with the front camera with high detail and all. I really I like the front cameras and all. So let's move to the samples. So in 3, 2, 1 and go. So guys, now next moving to the battery and charging. So this guy has got 80 watt of charging and 50 watt of wireless charging with 5000 mAh of battery. Previously it has 4500 mAh. So there is an improvement over there. Apart from that, there is no changes in difference between the OnePlus 9 Pro and 10 Pro. So if you compare, if you are already having a OnePlus 9 Pro, is there any need to upgrade to the OnePlus 10 Pro? Then I would say no, because but actually it has got light improvements, like it has got the LTPO 2.0 and Hasselblad version 2.0, which has got minor improvements in terms of the camera. And also the front camera, yes, it's an astronomy. Front camera got really improved, as well as the battery backup and charging speeds also got improved. Apart from that, the display, audio, I would say yes, remains the same to same. And also camera specs remain same to same. Actually some mods, some what we call some better optimization is done to the Hasselblad version and all. And also the main cons would be the IP68 dust and water resistance. And actually this doesn't have any periscope telephoto camera also. Actually I would like to see a periscope telephoto camera for the first time on the OnePlus 10 Pro and all, but it doesn't happen. Let's hope for the next year. And apart from that, I am perfectly okay with this phone, just okay. But in terms of improvement, I would say the rear also got the coding roll 7 victors, and it would be super awesome. As well as it should be having a global IP60 dust and water resistance for this one. And yeah, that's it. Apart from that, actually I've really felt the phone is really nice. So I had already done a tips, tricks, hidden features of the OnePlus 10 Pro. So I would drop the link in the description. So guys, that's all for today. Signing off. It's Phone Mania.